Moving on to exercise 7-23, we will take a look at a simple exercise when we assign specific accounts receivable, how we do the journal entry. So let's read the information presented to us. On June 30th, 2024, we have $600,000 in outstanding accounts receivable. On July 1st, 2024, we borrowed $450,000 from Equitable Finance Corporation and signed a promissory note. Interest is going to be payable at 10%, and that is going to be payable on a monthly basis. 10% is per annum. The company assigned specific receivables totaling $600,000 as collateral for the loan. This financing company is charging me a finance fee equal to 1.8% of the accounts receivable assigned. So lots of information given to us. All we've been asked to do is to prepare the journal entry the day we borrowed the money. So my journal entry is going to be on July 1st, 2024. I'm borrowing money, so I'm getting cash. I'll debit cash. Now, before I get excited and see how much money I'm getting, let me see what note I'm signing. I'm borrowing $450,000, so I'm signing a note for $450,000. I'm not going to get the entire 450 right now, and we'll see why not. Because they're charging me a finance fee. That's an upfront one-time fee that I have to pay. The interest will be paid continuously until I pay off that loan. But until such time, this first transaction, I have to pay that 1.8% fee. On what number am I being charged at 1.8%? On my accounts receivable. Remember, the accounts receivable will be a much larger number. The collateral is always a higher value than the amount that is being loaned to me. So they are keeping a cushion of 150. So on that $600,000, I have a finance charge. The finance charge is 1.8%. So always that finance charge is on the higher number. If you're not sure which number I should use that higher number. Okay, it's not to our advantage, the borrower, but that's a number we have to use. So my finance fees works out to $10,800. So that money is taken away from me immediately. They don't give me that money. So how much money do they actually give me? They're not giving me the 600. 450 is a loan. Of that 450, they have taken away 10,800 upfront, and the check I get, the money they actually give me in hand, is 439,200. Now for this exercise, this is all we're required to do, but let me just go further and tell you the next step. At the end of each month, so July 31st, 2024, I'll have to do a journal entry where I'll have to pay the interest. The interest is paid on the outstanding note. So right now the outstanding note is 450. On 450, I'll be paying 10% per month. Let me do one calculation and show you what that's going to work out to. Let me do that over here on this side. So the note is 450. 10% is the interest rate. So let me make this a percentage sign, 10%. So the interest is going to be 450 times 10%. That's for 12 months. Okay, so this is the notes receivable balance. This is the interest rate. But that's always per annum, remember. The interest rate is per annum. So the interest for 12 months is 45,000. Now I need for 1 month, just for 1 month, because my journal entry will be for 1 month, or the payment is going to be for 1 month. So take this number, divide by 12, and that tells you how much interest I'm paying just for the month of July. So it's going to be, I'm not doing the journal entry, but it'll be interest expense debit, cash credit, 3,750. Now, if I pay off some of the loan, and the next time I'll pay the interest on the remaining balance, whatever is the remaining balance. Once again, Finance charges, the finance fees is paid only one time upfront. It's always calculated on the higher number, the collateral. I have the collateral is 600,000. I pay the finance charges on that. Interest is always paid on the note payable, whatever is the outstanding balance. So with that, we'll move on to the next exercise.